That's why they were broken, as representing that they won't be resurrected, or at least won't be resurrected for good. They will be resurrected to be punished and sent to the lake of fire, since we're talking about hell right now. So their bones being broken represents that they won't be justified, that they won't be resurrecting for eternal life before the throne of Yahweh. Then he says, and broke all their bones in pieces before they ever came to the bottom of the den. Just a second. Yeah, and all right. So the king Darius wrote, to all peoples, nations, and languages that dwell in all the earth. So after the two witnesses resurrect, go up, take out Satan, they fall and end up being punished to hell. The king Darius wrote, pretty much Yahweh Almighty, to all peoples, nations, and languages that dwell in all the earth. That will be when the kingdom is finally established. Peace be multiplied to you. As we know, the prophet said that when one appeared and said to bring peace, if that peace is fulfilled, then that is the prophet that Yahweh sent. Yahushua came and said, I did not come to bring peace, I came to bring a sword and fire. That is because Yahushua came as Mashiach. The last comes as the prophet. So that's why Yahushua came and said that he wasn't bringing peace, because they thought he was the prophet who was supposed to bring peace. But he said, no, I am the Messiah. So I'm not bringing peace, I'm bringing division, because some will choose Messiah and some will not. So that is division. At the end time, the last comes and destroys those who are evil, and therefore only are left those who worship Yahweh through Mashiach, those who thought they were worshiping Yahweh through Mashiach but then realized they had made a mistake and now they are doing so correctly, and the nations that survived and accept the reign. So to all peoples, nations, and languages, as in to the few, the many, and the nations. All right. So to all peoples, nations, and languages, to the whole world that dwell in the earth, peace be multiplied to you. So that's when the shalom of the last millennium is being established by Yahweh through the first and last on the earth. Peace be multiplied to you. I make a decree that in every dominion of my kingdom, men must tremble and fear before the Elohim of Daniel. So it can be taken as Yahweh telling the whole world that everybody should tremble, bend their knees, and confess the name of Yahushua HaMashiach who saved Daniel. Well, the last. And Daniel. It can also be taken as Yahushua through Daniel making a decree that everybody must worship Yahweh, as it is written in Zechariah 14:9, that in that day, the day of Shalom, the millennium, Yahweh will be one and his name one. Instead of worshiping people worshiping different names, different entities, they will finally realize that Yahweh is one and they will worship only Yahweh through Mashiach. So depending on how you want to take it, the king could be Yahushua making a decree that everybody must worship Yahweh, but also could be taken as Yahweh finally establishing on earth that everybody must choose Mashiach, Yahushua, because until this moment, Yahweh gives us free will. You choose Mashiach or you don't. But then it is written that all knees shall bow and every tongue shall confess that Yahushua is HaMashiach. So that's pretty much this moment. I make a decree that in every dominion of my kingdom men must tremble and fear before the Elohim of Daniel. For he is the living Elohim and steadfast forever. His kingdom is the one which shall not be destroyed, mentioned in Daniel 2. And like I just said, in that day Yahweh will be one and his name one. His kingdom is the one which shall not be destroyed, and his dominion shall endure to the end. He delivers and rescues. He works signs and wonders in heaven and on earth, who has delivered Daniel from the power of the lions, from the power of the accusation of Satan.